Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that are going to make you question reality.
Y'all about to say I'm crazy or I'm a conspiracy theorist or whatever. But I just want to say, like, has anybody noticed that water is out of control right now? Like, water. Don't want to stay put right now. Like, water is out of control. Every time I get a water bottle, the water bottle is leaking. When I take a shower, the water is acting crazy. I'm over anywhere, something stopped up. It's always raining. Like, water is really out of control right now. And I think it's significant. I would go into detail to tell y'all how, but I know TikTok just gonna block my video. But yeah, I said what I said.
I think the Gen X and the government is working together. Hear me out. Now, I'm not going to start a conspiracy, right? I'm just going to point out some facts. One, why do they call them Gen X? Think about it. They're walking around acting like normal people. They act just like us. When they get bit by a mosquito, they itch just like we do, right? They want us to believe that they're normal. I did some digging. What I found shocked me. These Gen Xers walk around with extra strength, extra power, but they act normal. And the government wants us to believe that they're normal people. Doesn't that sound familiar? Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, just put Gen X right there. They made sure that they didn't put Gen X men, because if the youngins tried the Gen X, then the Gen X will wreak havoc. Sean, you are crazy. Come on, man. Do you really believe this? Think about it. My generation would say, hey, man, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Their generation would say, I wish a motherfucker would. Kind of sound like somebody's pretty powerful. Just think about it. A threat is right in front of you. We say, hey, don't play with me. I ain't the one to play with. But they walk to the threat and say, I wish. Please try me, please. I beg of you. So why do you wish that they would do that? They're a threat. You ain't seen a threat until you see me do something. That ain't suspicious? I will never forget. I seen a Gen X climb the tree, make it all the way to the top, fall down from the tree, hit every single branch. And when he got up, he was smiling.
That's crazy.
Looked at everybody and started laughing. Dusted himself off and said, I'm good, and climbed the tree. Me, my cousin, and my brother do the same exact thing he did. We only got halfway to the top. My little brother falls down the tree, don't hit as many as branches as him, falls to the ground and did just this. Now me and my little cousin looking confused. Is he dead? We look at our Gen X family members like, yo, we think he dead. I kid you not. They looked at him and said, nah, he good. He gonna sleep it off. You said sleep it off? He not breathing. You said he ain't breathing? Oh yeah, he good. I'm finna cry like, yo, I'm about to lose a brother here, man. Like, y'all ain't gonna help him?
Gen Xers.
They like, man, you soft, man. Dang, let me check and see if he breathing. Oh yeah, he ain't breathing. I told y'all my brother ain't breathing. Quit all the crying, all right? He gonna be all right. How when he ain't breathing? I might call 911. He gonna be good. My brother was rushed to the hospital that day. But you telling me the Gen X man didn't have to go to the hospital? That ain't suspicious. My uncle got hit by a car. Got up and started limping. My sister got hit by a car. We rushed her to the hospital. So I think the government trying to end the world. Because my mom and dad are Gen Xers. And Lord knows I ain't playing with them. They got more skills than Pootie Tang with that belt. So let's make sure that the government don't end the world by playing with the Gen Xers, please. I want to live. I want to raise my kids, okay? Make sure y'all put the Gen right here, okay? Please share the message so we can save the world. The government want us to rile them up. We're not going to do it. Not going to start the apocalypse, okay? Please share this message. I'm begging you. And to my mom, if you're watching this. Mama, I love you. P.O.P. hold it down. Drip Squad, what it do, baby? Oh,
Yo, any Gen Xers out there? What's y'all superpower? Let me know in the comment section for real. The world is a stage. Oh, we got 4 different versions of the same guy. That is true. He did have like different errors with different names. Wow. I mean, I never called him B Rabbit except for in the movie.
The other night, I was talking to one of my best friends, urging her to vote, and she told me that she feels that there's no point in voting for the president because the system is rigged to let Donald Trump win. Now, this is not a conspiracy theorist. There is a test you can give for conspiracy theorists because saying something like that usually means you believe in chemtrails and they injected nanites in the vaccine and stuff like that. But this is not a conspiracy theorist. She is a wife and a mother who's got a good man. Yes, ladies, they do exist. I know it's like Where's Waldo, but she's married to Waldo. She got her oldest through high school and college. And she's pretty much, as I said, a level-headed person. The biggest problem was when she presented this theory, which sounded conspiratorial to me, I couldn't find an argument against it. We're fucked.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Black Swan event. Something that nobody sees coming. Well, June 9th, that contract expires. It comes to an end.
And that contract is the agreement between Saudi Arabia and the USA to use the US dollar for oil payment. Now, I looked online and I could not find exactly what contract this was that was expiring, but this guy is saying it expires June 9th. This is where the conspiracy theory comes in, because this is a theory, this is opinion, this is speculation, this is for entertainment purposes, because I could not confirm this contract ending June 9th. What I do find odd is the timing, how today for the New York Stock Exchange, there was a technical issue after some stocks incorrectly showed drops up to 99%. Was this a test? Possible trial run? I don't know. Just a weird coincidence. And on top of that, we had Mexico's stock market today, June 3rd, fall by 5.7%. It is the worst performance since the global financial crisis in 2008. And if that's not enough, we have over 250 earthquakes on Hawaii's Big Island. Not to mention how yesterday we had a 6.0 earthquake hit Japan. I wonder if Ryan Garcia knew something that we don't know, having this prediction about a bad earthquake that will hit Los Angeles and Las Vegas June 6th. But hey, no matter what happens, praise be to God that his kingdom is not of this world. And if you trust and believe in Jesus for eternal life and you are a child of God, you do not have to worry about the things happening in this world. Clearly, you want to be involved, you want to be salt and light, but we do not allow fear to overtake us. We do not allow the world to steal our joy. We can enjoy the little things in life that the Lord gives us while the whole world goes to hell in a handbasket. And while it's going to hell in a handbasket, we are called to love others, to give truth, and to be light and salt. So do not allow these conspiracy theories, the news articles, the wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, don't allow it to steal your joy.
It's really important to realize that Earth is unique. There's no place else for us to live. We can't go live on Venus or Mars. We can't live anywhere else in the solar system. You and I are a product of Earth. You and I are part of the ecosystem. We are not separate from it. And so we all have to work together to take care of our planetary home. I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go.
Eddie, we're being propelled into outer space! We hit the sky?
There it go.
This is impossible!
The fake sky.
Ed was right! The sky is falling! Thank you very much. So now what?
I'm afraid we may just find out, Eddie!
Man. Yo. That looked like a real thing, like a real person. Mob got turned into stone. Look at that. Petrified. It remind me of them Olmec statues down in South America.
Hey, you know how they taught us that if you don't remember history, you're bound to repeat it? Because if you think about it, what you focus on grows. Abraham Hicks talks about it. Bashar talks about it. Billy Carson talks about it. That's why they remind us of slavery, of war, of genocide, of all the things that we're afraid of happening again. Our fear grows. Our obsession grows. We are bound to repeat it. Whatever they taught us in school is probably the opposite, especially when it comes to history, finance, economics, and reality. If there's anything you want to remember, stop repeating history. Stop focusing on it. It's the past. It no longer exists. What timeline do you want to be on? I love you.
I'm a retired FBI agent. This case is on my radar. This is an update to the Colorado pond mystery with the lady's shoes that were found by Levi Comstock at Countertop Epoxy. I think the sheriff's office now is investigating this thing, or has looked into it, at least commented on it. And their speculation is that it's just a trash pile. Following Levi around in his first video, around the pond, I didn't see any trash. I mean, people are just not going to dump just shoes. So that didn't really fit, but nonetheless, maybe they're looking into it. Been some speculations that maybe Levi himself and Levi, that people maybe think that you were the serial killer, and that, you did this to generate some interest. So I don't really think that's probably the case. Levi, I don't think that you are a serial killer. Let me just say that. You would not be my top suspect on this. You made a reasonable speculation about something that does seem to be a little bit inexplicable. Why would someone just dump shoes? We had some other comments where folks said that the pond itself is, although it looks remote and probably is remote, but is not, but apparently is somewhat accessible to a nearby road, and that ultimately is close to an interstate. It is possible that this could be a dumping ground, I guess, not necessarily for dead bodies, but for people just dropping stuff off. I saw another post from a creator, Escherbeat, who pointed out that it's very possible that all these shoes could be used for adult content purposes. I think there was he had pointed out that there was something called wet and messy heels or something like that.
Hundreds of these videos out on YouTube and for sale. This is probably a popular spot where some content creator, comes with various models, which is why you see shoes in various different sizes, to shoot these videos and then just leaves them as litter.
Hey,
that's a thing? You can create content, you just put some heels on and go walk through mud?
I'm not one to judge, but that said, that's not necessarily an unreasonable explanation. Anything's possible. As an investigator, it's important to not rule out stuff at the start, because you just never know where you're going to go. And there could be, in this case, could be hundreds of plausible explanations, and probably the lowest probability of what this is a serial killer. So, don't rule anything out at the start of a case when you just have a few suspicious facts. That's important to do. And something else that a commenter pointed out was, hey, if this is a crime scene, we see Levi touching some of the evidence. Normally that's absolutely a correct observation. In a crime scene, you do not want to be handling stuff. But in this case, some of the shoes that he pointed out looked kind of old and weathered. Some weren't, but for the most part, What I saw, the surface of that did not look like it's something that would lend itself to fingerprints. And, you know, when it's out in rain, weather, heat, and that kind of stuff, it really, really would make getting fingerprints almost impossible. I don't think there was much risk there. Now, as far as DNA goes, I have talked to experts on both sides of the spectrum, and I know that actually DNA has been extracted from like 3,000-year-old mummies. So, you know, and in other cases, I've heard, this pair of pants or whatever with DNA has been outside for 2 days, and there's just absolutely no way to get DNA off of it. But anyway, some great comments. I want to stay on this because this case to me is fascinating, and it may be nothing, but it is very interesting.
Anyone know what would cause the ocean to turn this color? I walked closer to the water and no, like that's a big nope. Wasn't part of the view, but that's not bad. The ocean, ugh. Look at it. Okay, he's coming right up to my feet now. But it's tripping me out, and I will not be. Back up, Merlin, back up. I'm not getting in that water. Look at that.
This, but we buried this guy like a day ago.
Wait, what?
Hey, but guess what? He's back.
Back from the dead.
I know, buddy. I see you. I'm surprised you're still up and walking around.
Okay, so am I tripping? Or okay, so the noise is my turtle. And I'm home alone, right? But the reflection shows
it's a whole person right there.
Now they're all watching the fucking movie. Look at this shit.
Oh, snap. What the heck?
Tell me if you guys notice anything different about this scene.
Where is everybody? Hey, look at this.
Okay, my fiance mentioned it. Didn't they malfunction and like catch on fire? I feel like I remember that too, and I tried looking it up, and even videos back to 2014, it doesn't show that part. But I vividly remember it catching on fire, and so does he. I don't know. Let me know if you guys noticed it or if we're just tripping.
Yo, are they tripping? We gotta find somebody with an old VHS of the Shrek movie, if they got the old VHS or DVD or something, you know, with a physical copy, because that might, man, are we in a Mandela effect? I do kind of feel like that's what happened. Like, it malfunctioned and broke down and burned up. That's crazy. Hey, what if they be doing this on purpose, right? They'll release an original movie like in the theaters, and you'll see it a certain way. And then when, you know, the movie comes out later, they'll edit a few things and have you tripping like, yo, this isn't exactly what I thought. I have not seen Dancing for the Devil on Netflix, but I am going to watch that here soon.
Glitch on real life.
Ma sono immobili.
Oh snap. They all just stuck still.
Ma perché?
None of them moving at all.
No raga, non ci credo. Glitch on real life.
Yeah, I would never notice because I'm just always driving by. I don't have time to really stop and look and see what they're doing.
Ma quelle che sono rimaste così.
that would be a little creepy though.
Y'all, there's got to be something going on with the water, y'all. Look at this. There's got to be something going on with the water. Check this out.
Oh. Get the dogs out. Get the dogs away. Yeah, get the dog away. Look at that dog. He a gangster.
Get back, Charlotte. Bro, this dog got no survival skills whatsoever. And apparently this guy doesn't either. But look at this. This thing gets even more interesting. Is that a sawfish, y'all? Don't worry, it gets more interesting.
Yeah, I got video.
Here we go.
He'll pop back in a minute.
Insane. Come on, love.
That's crazy.
Look at that. It's trying to come on land.
What the hell?
It's literally trying to come on land, y'all. What's going on?
You know what? After this video, I'm going to back my ass up.
Yeah, you should have before.
He came to shore. Fuck that.
There's got to be something going on with the water, y'all. Like it's literally trying to come on. It's literally trying to come on the shore.
Well, now, you've added something else. Scott, I don't know what Clint's bringing down here, but he needs to go back to fuck home.
Look at that, y'all. It's literally trying to take him out. That's crazy. Or what is going on? There's got to be something going on in the water, y'all. Look at it. This is in Florida, boy. Everything's happening in Florida. So much activity is going on in the water, especially in Florida, y'all. It's literally has turned up. The animals in the water, or the fish in the water. I've been saying fishes lately. People been getting on me about that. The fish in the water have been acting up in Florida. I don't know if it has to do with the heat or something like that, but something's going on, man. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on down south for sure.
I'm a retired FBI agent, and this video about a potential serial killer just went to the top of my list. So Levi Comstock at Countertop Epoxy, cool name, posted a video at a remote pond in Colorado where he found, I think his last count was 10 shoes of various kinds. The shoes matched. They were pairs. They were of different sizes, and they were all clustered around this pond that looked to me like just almost impassable to get to. He said he had gotten there by a four-wheeler. So one of the questions that I would ask is, what's the access to it? So if this is somebody that is dumping bodies into this pond up there, and then the shoes are washing ashore, how would they get the bodies there? Because these were ladies' high heels. They're probably not walking up there. That's issue number one. Levi, I know you said that you had talked to the police or the sheriff's office, and they weren't really interested. So I find it very intriguing. It would be worth taking a boat out and maybe getting some kind of dredging equipment into that pond. And also too, what is the use of the pond? What is the access to it? Those are the first questions that pop to my mind, because it looks like you're in the middle of nowhere. Right. So it's going to be, if this is something nefarious, it's somebody that's familiar with it, first off, because I think you said you had been riding out there yourself, and you had never seen it before. This is somebody that knew it, somebody that has to have access to it. So those are the first questions to look at. And, again, how hard is it to get a boat up there of some kind where you could just maybe run some, this is not something I have expertise in, but I've seen some guys do it with the sonar to see, if there's anything of substance in there. I don't know how deep the pond is, or just some kind of old-fashioned dredging equipment. That's the first thoughts I have on this thing. But it is very, Levi, you are absolutely correct. It is intriguing and hard to find an explanation for. So I think you're onto something. Stick with it. Keep the questions and comments coming, and let's see if we can figure this thing out.
Yo, I didn't even notice what was going on. What's coming out of the plane though? Okay, now that was a little bit weird. Who got an answer for that one? Because I don't.
Okay, Euler's disc in 4K.
That looks crazy. I've never seen anything like this. That was crazy.
This is Target selection for boys' summer clothes. This is the boys section.
Very pink. Very pink for the boys nowadays.
This is mad random, and I only thought about it because it's playing on my TV right now, like as I'm recording this. Oof, I'm so pale. I love SpongeBob, but there's one episode that I have never liked. Like, for some reason, I just never liked it. It's just something about it. I just was like, Do y'all remember that episode where it was real windy? Like, the whole episode was about the fact that it was mad windy, and SpongeBob could not go outside without the jellyfish, like, coming after him. Had to hide in the cave, and then he made the little stone statues of him to try to get the jellyfish to like go be with those, but they didn't like the small ones, and he had to create these real big ones. And then by the time he went back to civilization, everything was gone. The Krusty Krab was all like, it was not there no more. And then fast forward, and it was some like aliens visiting the statues, and it was like, oh, we don't know how these got there, but like they've been here and jellyfish love them. I don't know why that episode has always just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but it has. And it also makes me think about the pyramids, for the simple fact of we don't know how they got here, supposedly. I could just be bugging, but this episode has always given me the creeps.
Yo, was there like some type of apocalypse back in the day? You know, I feel like there was a type of people who were here before us who did build these things, and either they've lost who they were, or we've lost who we are, or we just don't know, or there's something hidden, but we don't know the full truth, you know. And that is kind of crazy. I ain't never seen that SpongeBob episode, but I kind of want to go watch it now. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and if you want to follow my personal vlog, if you want to see me do some track and field workouts, go follow my other page down below. But yeah, guys, until next time, peace.